Hi guys, Dino127 here. If you hear my little brother in the background, he's screaming at Metroid Other M. So here I have a battle with some dude, Carl, from Serebii. He was a Wi-Fi guest, so I have, no clue who he is. So, yeah, I doubt he has a YouTube or anything. So, he leads with Yanma and just goes for a hidden power ground. Well, at least I think it's ground. It would make more sense, because it deals with fire types pretty well. Especially Heatran. And then protects on my Meteor Mash. And I'm like, crap, that was free damage. And then he gets an extra speed boost. So I'm going to switch in my Genius. And he goes for the hidden power. And it doesn't really help him, because it doesn't hurt me. So I was right, it is ground. And, yeah, so I just took him a Choice Scarf, making him, wicked fast. Of course, he wouldn't waste that speed and stuff easily. I did a trade with them after this battle to see their stats. Anyways, I didn't think it would do that much. I did not think that Bug Buzz would do that much, and that did way more than I thought. Just too much. It did too much. And so I figure I'll just go for a Stone Edge here. It's safe. I can take another one, but I miss. Kind of stinks, but it doesn't really matter, seeing as it is an Onyx, and Onyx can just take Stone Edges for breakfast from Tyrannotars. And I'm not max plus, so yeah. He just brings in Stealth Rocks, and I thought he'd Earthquake, so I went on my Genius. And so now he switches into his Yanma to take the trick, and finally things are set straight. I get a Choice Scarf Cresselia, that's locked into Trick, and he gets a Focus Sash Yanma. And I am so smart. Alright, I forgot I was Choice Scarf, so I switched. Well, it wouldn't really matter, but and then he Bug Buzzes, and yeah, so I get some nice Sandstorm damage on him, whereas I'm losing nothing, but I'm gaining nothing from the leftovers that are supposed to be all my HP. Don't worry, I will make a better team for my battle with Gordon 69-100, or my battles. Anyway, so I just go for the safe T-Bolt and take it out. And I'm thinking I'm sitting pretty good. I did not know how much damage that Yanma did to my team. Made my Cresselia basically useless by doing so much damage to it, actually. So, yeah. I switch into Cresselia to take the burn and maybe get some leftovers after this. And Joey just failed at something in Metroid Other M. So I do get burn, and it would have been nice if it missed because of later hacks. This battle just went so nicely for him, it did kind of mess me up. So he brings in Sheffy. It was like a happy face after it, and I know why he has a happy face now. And I wanted to trick, and if I had Choice Scarf this thing, it would have probably changed the game a little bit. Someone run a damage calc for me, please. But with that, I switch into Awesome Leg, thinking maybe he'll overprotect in Psychic. And he goes for a Shadow Ball. And I do not live that. If he was Choice Scarfed instead of Specs, with Timid Nature, 252 EVs and speed and special attack, of course, maybe would I have lived that without the crit? I don't know. And then he goes for the Shadow Ball, again, knowing it's safest move, and he just wanted to Sleep Fodder this thing, but he gets another crit, and I'm like, is that a Serene Grace Kadabra? Because Kadabra can't have Serene Grace, and therefore I win. And we did do a trade after the battle, because I really wanted to see that, and no, he didn't. Anyway, so he does exactly 100 with that move, and I just noticed that now. Anyway, so I just Signal Beam him. I lost my early Breloom sweep chance. So yeah. He's completely outlucking me and outplaying me for now. He brings in Eyeballs just to kill me, and I set up a Reflect, and he knows Thunder Punch is probably the safest move because I'll die to the Sandstorm if I don't die to it anyway. And just so long as he did 10 damage and he did 14. And so yeah, it was a pretty good move. I will give him that. So I go into Dangarine, and I know he's gonna think I'm gonna crunch, so I set up the Dragon Dance on the Switch. And that worked out kind of nicely for me, but I'm like, crap, I haven't seen two of his Pokemon. What if he has, another defensive wall that can, completely counter T-Tar? Or what if he does have, a Starmie or something? So I go for the second DD just to be safe. but he has Roar, and normally you don't see Roars on. Well, I don't play NFE, but you don't see it on Steelix every day, so I didn't really expect it. I don't play UU either, but I've seen some in OU. So I just bring in my last unseen Pokemon, seeing as it is 2-4 now, and I've basically lost the game, seeing as I haven't seen 2 of his Pokemon. I did copy down like all these sets on a piece of paper, so don't worry, I will be using them. They're actually really good. So yeah, I get some Leech Seed recovery after some toxic damage and stuff, and I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna try to kill it. So I go for the Psychic, and I forgot about the special defense boost. And he has Gyro Ball over Earthquake, and that kind of confused me. He did told me he was wicked slow, and he didn't want to have to deal with like flying types just completely stalling him out. And yeah, that does kind of make sense to me, seeing as the abundance of flying types that exist in the game. But he does have Stealth Rocks. I mean, it wouldn't be very fun to switch in on him if he does have Stealth Rocks. So, anyways, he switches into a Machoke, knowing I'll switch my Serebii out. Right? No, he just switches into a Machoke to show it off. Thinking I'm probably gonna, like, recover, I think. So he dynamic punches me and kills me. And I get sad. I forgot Stone Edge was not very effective, but it's not like Earthquake would have really killed, would it? Actually, that might have affected the game, so that was a big misplay on my part. I'm just like, I have to kill this thing. If I don't, I'm in trouble. So I recover, thinking he'll probably switch and maybe save it for later. But he does have Ice Punch. And no, I thought he'd Bullet Punch. But he has Ice Punch, and that kind of stunk because that did more than recovered. So I don't want to risk it again. And he just Bullet Punches, knowing I don't want to risk it. And I just kill him off with Psychic. So, yeah, things aren't looking very good for me. It is 3-1. And here comes the wicked long stall war. So, wait 1 second. Oh, no, I don't have to stop it. Alright, so I'm just going to... It's at 4 times speed now. So he brings in eyeballs, and this is going to be a wicked long stall war, of course, because my Celebi can only use special moves and, like, Thunder Punch and stuff. It's complete supporter, and, yeah. Seeing as this is my last Pokemon, it's not a very good thing. So, yeah, he switches into Black to fodder it, thinking I'm going to Leech Seed, actually, but no, I don't. I just kind of kill it, so, yeah, unexpected fodder. So he brings in his eyeballs, and I just Psychic that for some damage, and then he Pain Splits, which kind of stunk. I did not know that thing had such little HP. That's actually more useful than Dusknoir. So he gets Parahaxed on the turn where I could have used a Pain Split, and I miss my Leech Seed. So that was a pretty crap turn for me. Now I have to recover and give him some more health. And I'm like, crap, this kind of stinks. And now he knows I am going to go for the Leech Seed. And he just goes Ice Punch. And I missed the Leech Seed again. And then he just switches into his own Celebi. And I'm like, that's game. And I'm like, but wait, what if this is a sweeper Celebi? Like a physical sweeper Celebi? That'd be funny if he was just trying to, like, U-turn me. But no, he goes for an Earth Power. And actually, this was the Celebi I offered earlier on serebii that he took. So, yeah, I should have really known that I'd lose. But I only realized it after I finally decided to look at the nickname and saw the Calm Mind. With Earth Power combined, too. So he's obviously just going to Psychic me to death now. And I want to Psychic him. And, yeah. Because I really have nothing else I can do. I can't Leech Seed a Celebi. So, yeah, and this Celebi Ditto, he kind of won, but whatever. So, yeah, good game, Carl. How'd you beat me with NFEs? I will never know.